so many Latino characters wear red hoodies? Like, when did we all collectively agree that red hoodie equals Latino character? And why does your brain just instantly accept it? Give me 5 minutes and I'll ruin cartoons for you forever. Let me rattle off a few examples for you just off the top of my head. Diego Marquez, Miles Morales, Marco Diaz, and even some non-animated ones. Cesar Diaz, Ruby Martinez, Miguel Diaz, just to name a few. Different studios, different time periods, same hoodie. So either this is the biggest coincidence in cartoon history, or a visual code the industry keeps repeating. And once you see it, you just can't unsee it. Let's start with the color itself. In design language, red equals intensity, pasión, heat, willpower, but also danger, fire, spicy rebellion. It's the color that says this character is emotional, reactive, high energy, and maybe a little horny. Now here's where it gets interesting. Historically, the traits that Hollywood portrays onto Latino characters are fiery, dangerous, spicy, so red becomes a shortcut. Latina girl who's bold, red. A Mexican street youth teen who's from a tough background, red. A Latino boy who's passionate but troubled, red. It's not random, it's a design stereotype, a color-coded identity, if you will. Now let's talk about that damn hoodie, because let me tell you, that hoodie is doing as much stereotyping as the color. In Hollywood costuming, a hoodie signals working class, non-elite, street smart, urban environment, maybe struggles at home, independence, and lack of parental oversight. Basically, this character is not wealthy, and instead of writing a backstory, just slap a hoodie on it and we'll call it world building. And because Latino characters are so often portrayed as gritty or urban in the environment, whether or not it's accurate, this hoodie becomes the default uniform. It says street without the studio actually having to say anything political or messy or real. It's a stereotype written through fabric. So when you combine the two, red being shorthand for passionate, fiery, dangerous, and the hoodie, working class, street coded, underdog energy, you get the industry's fastest possible way to say, hey, this one right here, this one's Latino. And again, none of them show it directly. It's all just working on your subconscious. Visual and repetitive. A low effort trope that has been repeated for decades across series that are not connected at all. It's exactly how you build a stereotype. Not through just one character, but through 100 small choices that add up over time. The real reason this trope exists is one simple reason. Hollywood is lazy. Color blocking is the easiest way to communicate this trope as fast as possible. Blue is calm, shy nerd. Like, think of Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks. And then think about Alvin and how he wears a red hoodie. Green, quirky or anxious. Think about Theodore. Black is edgy. Just that, I feel like I don't even need an example for that one. And red, yep, intensity. But the problem is, when every Latino kid gets coded as intense, you're no longer designing just a character, you're designing a box. And every new character has to fit inside of it. So it kind of becomes a cycle, like Latino character, red hoodie, Latino character. And you just keep seeing it over and over and over again until your brain views it as normal. And that's how stereotypes form, through repetition. Now let me give you my personal take on this as a Mexican myself. I actually think this theory is true and also kind of hilarious, because to me the funniest part when making this video is that I realized that I actually wore a red hoodie every single day to school and just everywhere for 3 years straight when I was like in middle school. Dead ass every single day. So at this point, I don't even know if Hollywood is stereotyping us or maybe just had like a nanny cam inside my house and watched me every day. So what do you think? Is this a real visual stereotype rooted in psychology? Rooted in design psychology? Or am I just spiraling into video essay psychosis? Let me know in the comments. I post every Wednesday and Sunday, so make sure to hit subscribe to never miss another upload from me. And also follow me on TikTok. I'm kind of going crazy on there. Thanks for watching. Bye!